Hello everyone, I'm Tiegon, and last time on Master of Magic, we led our troops down this peninsula with some Nagas and took over the town of Zo, which was not Ariel's capital city, which is what I was looking for, but however, it's a good consolation prize because it's a lovely capital, or a lovely large city of Clacons, and it can be used as a base of operations from which I will produce more swordsmen, and I will use them to take over the world! With which I will use to take over the world. We are making more Nagas, and things are looking very, very good. Very, very good. Yes, if you're gonna repeat the very, you might as well repeat the good. Anywho, so we're building a miners guild here. I'm not sure, maybe we should be producing more defenses. Well, we are pretty well defended here, but Jafar was threatening us. Well, we do have the heroes there. This place is pretty well defended. And that's the only 2 extra cities we have, so alright, let's move forward in time. Nagas with breasts have been summoned. Breasts with Nagas. Breasts. That's what I want to say. Clearly. Clearly I need to get something off my chest. I am terrible. Alright. We're just going to defend because we need to defend our new home. So that's what we're going to do. Obviously. Get healed. We're wounded. And so we'll do that. Floating island, can you float me a capital discovery of capital cities? Also, what is guarding this? A great worm is guarding this. Zowie. Okay, well, knowledge is power, but what is even more power is a great worm. I can see why Ariel never took that note over. I wonder why she never took it over. It's because there's a great frickin' worm. We've added freaking to the name. It's the great frickin' worm, alright? Now get out of here. Forget about it. Forget about it. Hey you, I want you to forget about it. That's what Italians like to say. Alright. Come here, you. Alright, you mook. What are you doing there? That's not a capital city. A capital city could be hiding in the darkness. There is a road that leads to nowhere. And that's not often that people make roads to nowhere. Although it does make for a catchy song. So I'm going to presume, like Dr. Livingston, or people who presume they have met, like someone meeting Dr. Livingston, I am going to presume that the city is over there. And when you presume or assume, great stuff happens. That's how the saying goes. Great stuff happens. Alright, so we are getting more troops in this city, which is a good thing, and they are learning how to be good ant-men. And that is a stack of Jafar. It's just 3 cavalry and a pikeman, but still, the pikeman is the scary man. So, it could even be the Slenderman. The Slenderman! It's the Slenderman! No, it's not a Slenderman. It's a scary man, though. Anyways. So, we've got lots of troops here, and we're going to move them forward. It could be a bad idea to move nearly all my troops forward and leave the city relatively low defended, but that's generally been the theme of this game, is leave stuff poorly protected, and things will work out. Bogtrue made a level. The orc whose name I had trouble pronouncing earlier has made a level, and good for him. Good for him. You don't need anyone to pronounce your name correctly, Bogtrue. I think that's what his name was, right? I looked at my recording earlier and I realized I botched that. Bogtrue. Bogtrue. That's not really so hard. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that name earlier. But I did. I don't know. We all have our blind spots. Farah and the Warbears. That sounds like a name of a band. But actually, sometimes just about anything interesting can sound like the name of a band, really. So I guess that's not much of an accomplishment, Farah and the Warbears. Farah and the Warbears. What are you, Farah? You are a huntress. You hunt things. Usually, I feel like huntress sounds more remarkable than hunter, somehow. I don't know why. There's lots of hunters, but somehow a huntress is more unique. Oh, she's female and she likes to kill wild animals. Well, good on ya! It's just, you know, there's just not many women going into that department, so you get to be a hero. I'm not saying that a hunter couldn't also be a hero, but just, you know, that's not very unique. I am Roger, the hunter. Well, good. Get in line behind all the other hunters that want to be recruited or become heroes or whatever you're planning to do. You don't run away from me. I run away from you. Sometimes. Later. Anyways, don't think about it. We're just going to continue. So, things are going pretty well on this front. We got a spooky ghost. A guardian ghost. And they are extra spooky. They're really good at haunting places. Or melding with them. They're better at melding than normal ghosts' magic spirits because they devour magic spirits when they try to meld with places later, so... yeah, I'm not sure I want to have a larger engagement. Although we do have the numerical advantage, I do not know what Ariel has in store for me as far as magical spells and capabilities. So what we will do is sit here one turn and regather with the reinforcements that just moved forward. Next turn! Onward! I kind of started this session a bit slow, but I'm picking up steam as I reorient myself to the situation. Magical ghosts aren't that scary to me, even though you're a guardian's ghost, and you do make a scary noise when you bite people. When you bite... I almost went Australian. Well, I'm gonna go Australian. When you bite people. Oh, when you bite people, that's pretty scary, right? Actually, that's something a bit more British, because Australians go up at the end. When you go down, that's British. British goes down, Australia goes up. Then the inflection at the end. Anyways, I'm talking about accents and not winning the game. Let's focus on winning the game, shall we? Yes, you patrol. You move forward like good little Nagas. Nagasaki, is that? That's the capital of Ariel! That's Ariel's capital, and it's only guarded by a bunch of warbears and halberdiers. That is some tough stuff. I think I can beat it, though. I think I can beat it. A warbear, on average, is better than an average unit of troops, but we are elite troops. They also have some swordsmen. My men are better than swordsmen. They have halberds. They are better than your average clacons. But we are not average clacons. We are elite. Or at the very least, regular clacons. My clacons are regular. Are your clacons regular? No, because they have not eaten fiber. Or training. They've eaten training? No, but they've had training. Fiber training? Shut up. Alright. Fiber training. What? We feed them fiber. That is a lot of Jafar's men loitering about outside my city. It is tempting to attack Jafar's men outside my city so that they do not form up and make a concentrated assault on my city. However, then I would potentially leave my capital open to interloping forces. And also, how long have I been sitting around just producing housing in a place where I could be producing troops? Build more troops! If this has taught us anything, it's to build more troops. Okay, so... they've got full stack. I would like one more guy to come up and support me. I feel like with one more unit, that would really turn the tides, because then we would be even up. Hello, Jafar! Nice to see you. Before you go casting any counter magic, I'm gonna throw down some Phantom Warriors. Phantom Warriors! Come to save the day. Phantom Warriors! They cannot be beaten in any way except for by magic, and then it's actually quite easy to defeat them, and or by ranged units and stuff. But it sounds nice when you sing it. Phantom Warriors! Come out to play, yay! You can make a fire elemental. That is fun! Let's make a fire elemental, because I can't cast chaos magic, so that's pretty neat, Malleus, that you can cast counter magic. That's what I expected from Jafar. Ooh, archers have arched my phantom dudes. That is a shame. I was not paying attention to the fact that there are bowmen. We are going to get you, bowmen. True, move up and get those bowmen as well. That was some weird music there. Okay, so I could try to dispel his counter. Would that work? Or I could try to just slip past his counter. I'm gonna see if I can... Nope, counter magic still fizzled. It was still worth a try, because I am defending my home. And no expense is too extravagant when you are protecting your own life. Okay, he used a Phantom Bolt, or a Psionic Blast. I mean, he used a Psionic Blast on my Phantom Warriors, which is actually a decent use of the Phantom Warriors, or a decent... it's decent, because a Psionic Blast could easily do some serious damage to my normal troops. So we've got this under control. Jafar, you did not succeed. But you did give me a bit of a fright. I'm going to have to reconstitute my defenses a bit. Reconstitute? Regather, reorganize, something. I don't like those guys being there, because they could potentially go for my city. And my guys need some training. Yeah, let's kill them. There's a lot of reasons why I want to kill these guys right now, so I can continue to get my reinforcements. My guys will get some training. Maybe they'll get wounded. I'm hoping they will get wounded. But it'll also be a good test of how good my forces are. Like, for example, I forget, how do you relate to warbears? Like, for example, my elite troops, oh, they can crush warbears pretty good, but they took some casualties, actually. So, my guys aren't that much better than warbears, unless those warbears got lucky. And then they are, and I just got unlucky. However, it's something to think about, because I could get unlucky in a large scale. Well, in any case, we're going to get some experience, and we can recover. So that'll be fine. Swordsman. Default. Okay, we're going to let you move forward on that front. That was a little bit youchy. Ouch! Wow. Oh, because these guys are just regular. Well. That makes sense. Okay, Nagas, do your thing. That's right. You make funny bear noises at them despite the fact that you're clearly lizards. Or, I mean, snakes. Or whatever Nagas technically are. Snake women. They're technically snake women. Ray's dead. Well, that didn't really do much good because you don't have your enchantments. We have... Wasn't there? I thought there was a little bit of the enemy left there. That was kind of strange. Okay, well, whatever. Gain of fame. Yes. I'll take it. Yes. Great. Understood. Think I'm gonna need some healing. You patrol. You keep moving forward, my Naga friends. It's unfortunate that I have to sail or swim across the entire ocean rather than having my summoning circle conveniently located in this city, but I didn't bother to research that, and so it's been worth it, sort of. I think it's a decision I made, and I stand by that decision. Okay, we are organizing to kill Ariel, and Jafar keeps messing with me. You're messing with me, you're scaring me. Make me say boy, a little bit funny. Like that's right. Like there was a South Park joke where the guy was saying "boy." Phil Collins. That's right. They're making me talk like Phil Collins. Phil Collins, what? You don't want to make me talk like Phil Collins, because then I'll be talking like Phil Collins. Right, First Strike. First Strike is very effective against Phantom Warriors. It's very good against glass cannons. It's very effective against people that cannot survive your attack. And Phantom Warriors Phantom Warriors dish it out, but they can't take it. Now, Klakons can take it. They just can't dish it out. Fortunately, that is a good thing to be fighting First Strike opponents with. So, that is the thing that will win. Cavalry are not that scary when you're dealing with Klakons. However, cavalry are very scary when you have inferior troops and you are fighting. If you're outclassed by cavalry or a first strike unit, they can just start meat grinding you. And that is ugly. Very, very ugly. So, is this... That's not Jafar's capital city, but it's a city that he likes to live in. Yeah, so this is just one big continent. I was hoping I was living on an island, but I was very wrong. And that's what I enjoy being. Really? No. Yeah, I love being wrong, just let me tell you. Alright, so... Stuff's happening. We're getting healed, but it's kind of slow. I'm waiting for there to be a chink in the armor of that city. Maybe I'll kill those halberdiers, because I don't want to lose my city there. Yeah, and maybe I know what I'll do. I'm going to move back to the city, get some of my guys healed that are wounded, and exchange with the city for defenses. We are getting... I want to use more barbarian-like tactics, barbarian Viking raiding style tactics. However, I've gotten locked into a bit of a land war here. But it seems to be working out, so I'm going to get locked into a land war and win, because I have Ariel's capital right where I want it. If it starts getting bad, then I will revert to my old Viking raiding self. Let's see. So they've got giant strength and a lot of attack. I don't want to lose my Nagas here. Okay, that worked out. Wow! That Guardian Spirits! Wait. Yeah, non-corporal. Resistance to all. Yeah, I guess it's just because of the lights? Yeah, it's because of the light spell. He's got a couple buffs. Guardian Spirits are actually pretty beefy. They're a lot better than your magic spirit. Ouch. I know, I guess. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get some Mondo Medicals after this, but that's fine. Also the title of a decent little game. Okay. We got some wounded, not casualties, but wounded, and... Well, I mean, sort of casualties. We lost figurines, but we didn't lose entire units. So, that works out. Produce more food here. And move forward in time. Okay. This is getting problematic, because we are doing a lot of fighting. But we'll make an exchange with the city. Alright, let's do this. I want my Nagas to move back, because I don't want them to die. Ultra Elites. I did not want to click to look at you, I want to click to control you. Let's right-click to select, and right-click again to look at units. And I didn't realize which unit I'd selected. Okay, there we go. It's Orgok, the Orc Warrior. He's not Bog True, he's Orgok. And he is feeling kind of beefy. I'm a little afraid of him here. worried how much damage he'll do to this unit. Because he is a little tough, and he's got the 6 throw, and 2 Blade Master, and 3 to hit with heroism. But we've got more figurines, and that makes us about equal, really. Oh, except for... oh yes, yeah, good. You still have movement to move back, which is good, because I do not want to take casualties. Taking casualties is not on the schedule. It is not on the itinerary. The problem is... excuse me. I've got a bit of a throat issue. Anyways. The problem is that Gok does not lose figurines, whereas a normal unit does. So, after clashing in combat, my units get weaker, whereas he, ouch, does not. I hope that was not a talented unit. So, this is actually, he is actually quite brutal. I'm lucky that Ariel did not keep healing him, because if she started healing him, I would be in a sticky wicket. In fact, I already am sort of in a sticky wicket already. Yeesh, my elite forces have got a problem. Curse you, Orgok. Well, let's see, I think you can clash with them a little. Ouch! Ouchiness! I think you can clash a little more. Good. I'll save these spearmen. This is going to require some skillful management not to take more casualties. And still, I don't know how well it'll go. Okay, go, spearmen! My spears versus your halberds. My spears will win. Because we are very talented at what we do. Or, well, very well trained. It's basically what we do. Okay, pull back. And nobody's touching. That's good. You move up. This is like a little puzzle. You move back. You move back. You scooch here. Okay, good enough. You get here. Now let's see what he does. Okay. Halberdiers versus Spearmen, Act 2. Wow, very nice roll, Spearmen. Okay, well, that actually wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. Still, I mean, it was in some ways more scary and in some ways less scary than I thought it would be. Wow. Okay, we could have potentially lost our Nagas there. I wasn't fully considering the ramifications of my actions there. However, it went all right. Except for that we're all gravely wounded. Who did we lose? We lost an unexperienced unit, I think. Correct? Well, anyways, all of our units now are veterans. Because they've been through some crap. So that's good. Good news, everyone. And we've got some extra food and stuff, so we are on the up and up. An earthquake has struck Ariel's village of Rock, killing no people and 2 units, and destroying no buildings. What a strange earthquake that destroys no buildings but kills 2 people. I guess they were very klutz. Very much klutzy people. Klutzes. It was Klutzville. Alright, you are extremely wounded, so you get in the city. You are not, so you come here. You are extremely wounded and not very experienced, so you go in the city. Actually, just all wounded personnel, get in the city. You 2 Nagas, get in the city. You non-wounded people, come on out. Come on out to play. And you unwounded Nagas. So that's a nice little unit there. We don't really want to deal with them this turn. However, if we have to, we have a nice little group. Not exactly very elite, but it is... We'll have to stick here, so... I I don't necessarily want to engage here, but if they engage me, we'll have to fight. That's a little tricky. I should have had my units, all my units, pull back into some form or another and not move those guys forward. I'm going to do one more turn. Jafar has cast Aura of Majesty. They did not engage. They did not engage. Okay. So that leaves me a lot of options. Alright, so I'm going to take a break right here. We're going to save it as Ariel found. And soon she will die. So, we're getting pretty close to taking down 2 wizards, unless I screw up. And we are getting pretty close to finding... We're tracking down Jafar's capital as well. So, things are looking pretty good. Save game. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Tiegon Barry. Subscribe and like if you watched, or if you like what you saw. If you watched, yes, that's a good... I'll just leave it at that. Subscribe and like if you watched. And good night.